Hey guys, it's Omer from MMOs.com. I'm doing a quick first impressions gameplay video for Kritika Online. Fantasy MMORPG, action MMORPG, published by Playpark right now. I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around, checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Kritika or just learn more about it, do check out the full review at MMOs.com on the link below. So let's go get started. I should mention, this game is actually recently launched on Playpark for the Southeast Asian audience. And luckily, Southeast Asia means it's in English as well. But you do have to have a Playpark account, and surprisingly, there are no IP blocks right now either. And I'm liking the character we're seeing already. That's what I want to see. I like how our boobs are like literally bigger than her head. A+. So we have 4 playable characters. The Scyther, which I'm going to take a guess uses the Scythe. Yes, A+. The game knows what I want. It gives my default character. We're obviously going to play her. We have options as Warrior. We have Rogue. I mean, not bad, but I'm still going to play Scyther. This guy looks pretty badass too, actually. He's got guns. He looks cool, but 100% we're playing Scyther. And let's take a look. Character introduction. We have Blood Fairy and Valkyrie modes over here. And it says... Alright, let's go and get started over here. Should mention too that this game actually launched in South Korea back in like early 2013. And only recently launched in the West. Well, not really the West, because it's still Southeast Asia. But only recently became playable here. So we can customize our characters. We have a handful of hairstyles. Do we have pigtails? Nope, no pigtails. So we're going to go with the default. And we have different hairstyles. I like red, so we're going to go with red. Other options for our face. Let's go with that. Not too many. You'd be surprised for a game that launched in 2013. There really aren't that many options to like customize your appearance. Though at least you have some. And it is a character-based game, and given that it's a character-based action MMORPG, you can't change your gender locked, which is kind of silly, but a lot of games do it. Hand options, make those hands red. Make our feet orange, and we'll be good to go. I'm not sure why reset and random are in green. Very odd colors to have. Let's go pick our character name over here, and real estate will probably be available. And we are good to go. Let's hop in right here. Yes, she is ready to rock, and I'm ready to rock. And start game. So it is an action MMORPG, so it's going to right away play like Vindictus, DFO, and those style of games, from what I've seen already. I've never played this game before, and we got a loading screen. And we are the Scyther, obviously using scythes. Or maybe the Pokemon Scyther, you never know. Though you do know in this case. Got some nice music in the background. We got Kachu. Are you there to hunt the boulder demon? Think you can handle it? West, let's go. We got, whoa, there's a giant in the background. Looks kind of interesting. Free screen, let's go to default FPS mode. You get a very actiony feel with that mode, I guess. Simple enough, WSAD moves, but the first thing I wanted, yes, this is us right here. A+. This game's already 10 out of 10. Worth downloading. 69 out of 10. Worth downloading. 100%. Do we have heals? Of course we have heals. We're going to fight in heals. But you can't fight by just moving like that. Show me your skills by left. Alright, here we go. So again, you can see the map on the top right. And clearly the boss at the end over there. If you've played Dragon Nest, you've played Vindictus, you've played DFO. Very similar style of like leveled. Like, it's a very similar kind of a game where we're in an instance right now in this area. And you fight the boss at the end, and I bet you'll get a grade, and you'll be able to pick a card or like loot at the end. But we'll see. Combat is actually pretty fast paced here. But it feels like Dragon Nest, but faster paced. We can use our skills as well. Those guys are easy. Multi-kill too. And we get a nice little booty look while we run too. Talk to Kachu, who's our succubus. Where'd this guy come from? It's like, don't get hit by that, but your character can't move, so it wants to get hit for the tutorial. Hey, are you hurt? You should have been more careful. I literally could not have been more careful, game. You made me get hit to show me how to use this potion. I think I heard a little, why don't you cure yourself? I shall. F1. And if you haven't noticed, you got those glowing orbs in the bottom left and bottom right. A very Diablo-esque interface on that bottom over there. Let's see your inventory. Nope, this is not. K brings up skills. K is always skills in Korean games. I do want to say, though, the interface looks kind of cluttered on the skill menu. Let's go kill these things for now. Even this plus over here, holy crap. This plus at the bottom right, that's totally from Diablo. Evading is just as important as attacking. Press shift to evade. Mission accomplished. Let's kill this human. Let's kill these guys. I do want to say though, combat feels oddly satisfying. Probably because it's pretty fast paced. I mean, again, if you compare it to a game like Dragon Nest has action-y combat as well, but it feels a lot slower. We gotta jump over some barrels. Let's do it. Let's do it. Jump over these barrels. Whoosh. Easiest barrel jump of my life. Oh man, this guy's green. The other guys were like orange. They must be harder. Combo our abilities too. And for some reason, it feels very visceral. I know that's Shu's favorite word. has reached level 2. Should mention too, the English translations won't be perfect because again, it's for Southeast Asia, and any of these English games in Malaysia, in Singapore, never really have great translations for whatever reason. Ugh! These peasants can't kill that guy. I like how my character just casually strokes her hair right before she fights his boss. So casual, no fear. And given this tutorial, I suspect we are not gonna die. Curious what grade we're gonna get for beating this. Oh, the game is not running at 60 FPS, but it is playing pretty smoothly. Is the guy even gonna fight back? Will he hit us once? Cannot use now. Come on. And again, combat feels oddly satisfying. Whoa, did you really lose all your strengths? Not my strengths! I guess what's going on. I was perfectly fine. And wow, the tutorial NPC is like, listen here, noob. I got this. And the tutorial NPC just one-shotted the boss for me. That stage clear looks very much like Street Fighter for some reason. That's the vibe I'm getting. Let's loot these. There's actually a Kritika game for mobile. Oh, there we go. Look at the boom physics at the end. MVP Remote, guys. I am the MVP. Though honestly, that tutorial NPC one-shot the boss, so they would totally be MVP. Check out that booty. And apparently it's called Roshan Valley. You kill Roshan, you get that Aegis. Dull and sharp long. Alright, I guess I picked a reward for me because I was too slow. Initiate the next instance. Do we level up? Can I get this? Can I level this up yet? Nope, we gotta put a point over here right now. Only 12 more levels left until I can advance to a new class. I do like that they say that right away because honestly, like in any of these games, these MMORPGs with job advancements, you're always looking forward to that next job change. And it feels nice to always unlock new skills and stuff like that. Confirm. I think we got our point there. Yep. This screen just for whatever reason looks cluttered, and actually the interface as a whole looks pretty old, like almost like 2007-ish, 2006-ish, and it came out in 2013. So F3 to go to the next area. Something good might happen to you today. Wow, what kind of tip is that? It's like a fortune cookie. Guys, something good might happen today. Because you really can't argue with that. If it doesn't happen, it's still correct because it might have happened. And if it does happen, thank you, Kritika. Wait, can you combine these special moves? I suspect we can. 2, 1, 3. Boom and boom. Trollin'. Humans are nothing. Churr. So even though it's super easy, again, it feels pretty rewarding to attack these for whatever reason. If you do download this game, make sure you download the peer-to-peer downloader. The direct download for some reason took forever for me to download. I'm curious if it's going to get licensed in the West. If not, again, you can still play it on Playpark. Surprisingly, again, there are no IP restrictions because I am playing this from North America, from the US specifically. But even if there are, you can watch my video on how to use a VPN to get around all IP restrictions. Obviously, lost some ping issues, but so far, no big deal. Now, do this on your own. What are we doing? Yo, she's waving at me. And I was going to look at her, but I am mesmerized. Alright. Clearly, this is battle gear right here. You go to battle with the skimpiest outfit possible, with heals. Makes sense. Well, is there any reason I should help an abandoned person? Obviously, you want to be the hero. This text going kind of quick there, too. Anyway, okay, wait. I said wait. Good. So it's very action. You got the chains over here, as you hit more combos. But we only have 3 abilities, so we really can't combo too much. I guess it feels like a more like 3D. What's that game? Dragon Saga? Because Dragon Saga was kind of fast-paced too. But again, even though the graphics aren't exactly great, the combat is visceral and it feels rewarding. Just the interface looks really, really old. Like even when it says learn skill, look at that. That plus arrow is like Mu Online tier, Diablo 2 tier, like interface-ish. So what do we get next? Level this up again? Level 2? Nope, we already got that. This is already leveled up too. So what do we put our point to? Skills? Can we do any of these? No. So I guess I got 2 skill trees over here. Alright, I guess I'm not. It says learn skill. I want to do it, but let's skip it for now. The music actually in the background reminds me of Guns the Duel. No, not Guns the Duel actually. It reminds me of. This is gonna be a long shot if anybody actually knows this, but the Wise game. It was on Steam. What was it called? Oath and Falgana for some reason. It's a very like. And why are these guys blindfolded? These dudes over here. It's super generic NPCs. Let's do this. And easy kills. This poor boar. Just getting leg-yanked. He's got no chance. The wild beast. This guy's just getting pinata. We're just juggling him. Alright, dumpstered. And again, you can see the progression on the map on the top right. It's got that very, very tried and true Dragon Saga, Dungeon Fighter Online, Vindictus style level design where it's linear. But again, it's a very common like game design nowadays for games like this. But if there's only 4 playable classes, that'd be kind of disappointing. Maybe there's more you can unlock later on. There's like a question mark we missed back there. Pursue boulder demons. 0 out of 1? Really? You know what? We're gonna skip that. We're gonna go ahead. I feel like I'm gonna screw this quest over if I just do it, but let's see. And of course, the boss at the end. Boss encounter. Got a ton of NPCs to help me out. But I suspect all these missions are instants, and if you want to do these with friends, you can invite them to your party and do so that way. But otherwise, I suspect the only persistent aspect of this game is going to be in the town area, wherever that might be, the persistent hub. And again, there are so many games like this. The most recent I did before this was Hero Wars. But that's got this top-down perspective. But it's remarkably fluid, so I was having fun with that. But it's still in post-beta as of this video. 73 chain. Get it going. Keep mashing my abilities. No skill required right now. Obviously, it's going to get harder later on. Boosh. We did it. Easy kill. Stage clear. That is that stage clear sign from Street Fighter? It looks so much like it, the art style on that stage clear sign. Boosh. I like how the other class we saw at the beginning had guns. So many of these fantasy games mix like guns and swords. So we're going to pick this one. What grade did I get anyway? It's an MVP. We got more gear. The bucktooth knife. Let's loot this stuff too. Why not? Alright. F3 to go to town. We equip new gear too. These thin shorts. Does it have no effect on my character? Really? So again, like the things you equip have no effect on your character, which is kind of lame. So the only customization, I mean, maybe you can unlock some cosmetics later, like these avatar slots. Yeah, you do have avatar slots over here. But the regular gear you wear does not affect your stats. Or your appearance rather. These are not for our class, so we can't use any of those. Yeah, let's just go to town now. We get a little video. We're going to go ahead and skip that. Inferior, average, superior, rare, and legendary. They couldn't make purple epic. Really? Come on. Purple should always be epic. New mail arrived. Something about high-speed leveling. I couldn't read that quickly. Roshan sloped. Normal access received. Alright. Get stronger veterans. Super growth support. I want super growth support. Wow, there's some big numbers on here. Alright. Escape over here. So even this menu right here feels super, like, dated. Like, if they just made the interface a little bit sleeker, I don't mind the actual in-game graphics. Like, they're not super new, but the combat feels fluid, which is nice. But the interface feels kind of, like, sloppily put together. If they polish a little bit more, it would be totally fine if it was an older game, but again, oh my god, are her boobs bigger than mine? Do I have to re-roll? Nope, they're the same. Hold on, let's touch boobs real quick. That's what girls do all day. They touch boobs. Boom. Alright, let's go. What? This guy's name is Karen? Oh man, you must be mega pissed off at your parents for naming you Karen. Thanks for the help just now. Something got lost in translation. Pretty sure Karen is like universally a girl's name. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Check my quest. Level 1 to 65 regions. Quite the range. Can we grab this? Alright, right click to skip. And select my reward. So we want to get the one we can actually use. Which is not that, it's this one. We couldn't use it because we're not level 4 yet. Though we might be now. We're level 4, so we can equip this. Nice. It's green gear, so it's got stats on it. Does he have more quests for me? Nice. To you too as well, buddy. Check quest. Yo, you should wash your hands over there. Like, I know you're bleeding. Is he bleeding? Something's going on. He's gotta take care of himself. Accept this quest too. Can I accept all these at once? So now we can leave. Can we clear our map? M is not map. It's actually brings up your mailbox. So we're gonna we gotta talk to Dustin next. He's over here. So it does lead to an instance over there. I'm curious. We have Bane, Freedom, and Land Crossroads. Are those actually persistent areas? Only one way to find out. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have to go elsewhere, but let's just see this because I am curious. Because I know Dragon Nest had some persistent areas between the instances too. No access cannot enter, so we can't even go there yet. So there actually might be persistent elements here besides just the town, which would be kind of nice. All right, let's go towards the instance anyway, or rather that question mark first. Gotta talk to our dude. And where is he? Right there. That's Dustin. Good old exclamation mark on his head. Tried and true. Honestly, the exclamation mark is not that impressive. It's like it looks jagged. It could be better. Man, this guy, everyone's just bleeding in this game. My body's aching all over. What an unlucky day. I can win the goblin in one move. Man, I wish I could win the goblin in one move too. So as I said earlier, the English translations for most of these Southeast Asian games are not exactly on point, but it's no big deal. If anything, I would say it's a plus because it's pretty humorous. Come on, he cannot win a goblin in one shot. You know, he's got L2 win goblins. All right, let's go here anyway. I know we have to go somewhere else, but so yes, you have this this progression system with the dungeons. We can go to this Wintry Stronghold next. And can we change difficulties on the ones we've already done? Probably. So normal, and let's do this. View stage info, enter normal difficulty. I suspect after you complete a couple times you can do in more difficult modes as well. And again, that follows the same tried and true pattern of DFO, Dragon Nest, and all these other kinds of games. Let's see what our tip is. The guild store sells more special items as the guild level grows and guild skills something. Let's go help these guys out. Honestly, if you like these action games, I do want to say the combat feels nice, and we only have 3 skills right now, so we really can't have fun chaining too many crazy things. But for whatever reason, attacking these things and just wrecking them, it's mildly satisfying. I'll give it that. Oh man, she's got even bigger boobs than I do. So she's kind of large and in charge. Skip this. Quest completed. Searching for the resident who ran. Let's grab this too. Alright, a lot of quests in this area. And these maps are really small right now. Hopefully they get a little longer later. Are there any block abilities too? Or do I just keep mashing abilities and wrecking these guys this way? But honestly, it's competing with games like DFO, which are just remarkably solid. Vindictus and DFO are probably the most well-known games in this genre. So it's a very tough sell. Because there are just so many games like this, and if you look at a game like Hero Wars, at least it's got a different art style and different, camera, different. It's different with the graphics and games, with the art style. So this, it just feels like a graphically worse Vindictus. The combat is obviously differently paced, but it's gonna have a very tough time competing. At least I think so. The mobile version of the game is available in the West, though. If you just search Kritika on the App Store, you'll find it that way. I think we got it reviewed on MMOs.com too. Kill these guys. Am I gonna get hit at all? I want to pick my skills after I kill these guys. Then I'm gonna probably call it. And again, fighting in heals, guys. It always bothered me that you're always gender locked in these games, and it's because they base it like on a character-based like classes. I wonder if there are more classes you can unlock later. I remember Lunia. You have to unlock certain classes before you can play them. To give you a reason to progress. So where's our only 11 more levels, so we can do that. I can't see my 4 skills yet. You get those at level 60. So there's a job advancement at level 15. I guess we get special skills at level 60 as well. And it's always reminding you about those, which is kind of nice. But again, it's very rough for this game to compete with some of the more established players in this action MMORPG genre. But I mean, if you like what you see, check it out. It's free to play. But yeah, I am gonna call it for now. If you guys do want to play Kritika Online or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. Anyway, guys, later.